Linda, I got a couple questions for you to answer. Are you ready?
Sure, shout them out there.
Okay, great. A couple questions. Why do you like selling real estate?
I love selling real estate. It's just been in my life forever. And I have made so many friends and acquaintances, but I just really feel like I've made such a difference in people's lives.
That's huge. And you still love your job, and you've been doing it for how long?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
About 40 years.
That means you're really experienced in it. You also know all the pros and cons. You've gone through the top of the valley to the low of the valley of the market.
All the shifts.
Oh my goodness, from foreclosures, short sales, you name it, to signs on every street. And now we're coming into a different little area. What do you see the market transitioning right now?
It's always a shift, and I think the thing is that you have to have an agent, number one, that's not just caring about a paycheck, that cares about those shifts, because you could run real fast, and everybody is. They're trying this, they're trying that, they're trying something else, but they need to understand the shift and how to put the brakes on and turn swiftly and catch up with that market where it is. The market, of course, it depends on who you talk to out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people are having a real struggle, a lot of agents.
Yes.
A lot of mortgage officers are having a lot of struggle. But quite frankly, because of our past and our bank of clients that we've built up over the last 40 years,
Absolutely.
we're going strong, and we also have the finances to carry on and market to people the way they should be to get the proper buyers for their home.
So if I called you out for a listing, these are just random questions. If I called you out for a listing, how does it look? Like I'm just a client that's thinking about selling my house. How would I go about doing that, and what should I expect when you come over?
Well, a lot of people expect things they're not quite sure what to expect.
That's why I'm asking.
and I've had them say that to me. It's fun because I think that I'm a lot laid back and caring than what they expected. And the first thing I like to do is relax down.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to sell you a thing. I'm not a salesperson. I hate that name. I am here to find out what you need, and I'm going to share with you how I'm going to get you there.
That's great.
And it relaxes them 100%. I make sure that they're educated in every fashion or form, the good, bad, and ugly, before they make a decision, because it's that important. You're dealing with their families, you're dealing with their life, and with our seniors, I keep saying we need to honor the mothers and fathers that work so hard for their homes and make sure that the family gets as much out of that house as they possibly can get.
Absolutely. So you're a veteran of many years, experienced, have a loving, compassionate heart for real estate. Do you see yourself ever have done any other career, or is this just kind of like what you were made for?
I think it was made for. I actually was going to be a nurse when I graduated from school, and decided I'd rather have children, and I loved raising them. I love people, and I ended up in the real estate business, and I didn't ever look back. And right out the gate, it was just a natural for me.
I think when you purchase a home, and I just loved it when we take people there, and it's not just a home, it's their future. It's their story that they have in their family. It's where the mother nurtures their children and teaches them to read in the kitchen and cook dinner and have deep conversations with your child becoming a senior. I mean, these things are so huge. I walk around my house and I can see my kids growing up in different scenarios of conversations and stories and things that you've done. And now that my son's approaching, his senior year, a lot of going back in my mind, going, wow, we've come a long way. This house has served us very well. And I think people should have that love and compassion about their home. And if they don't, they need to find one that fits their family and has that memory for not only for them, but the mom, the dad, everybody involved.
That's one of the things I help my clients with a lot, is what you just said. Sometimes it's such a loving arms around them, the house, that they really can't.
No, it's hard.
They can't move. They think the memories are going to disappear, but they don't. They go with them. And since I am more of a senior, raised my kids and the grandchildren, I'm able to share with them. Sometimes hold them when they're crying.
Yes, that happens quite often.
Maybe it's a divorce, maybe it's an illness, whatever, and they're losing their home. That's their stability.
Absolutely.
And that is my job as far as I'm concerned. Where does sales come into that? It's not. It's being a really true friend. Someone who cares about their life, even if you can't even pronounce their last name or don't know it. It makes no difference to me. They're a human being.
Absolutely.
And I take that so seriously, and it just comes naturally to me. So I think that's the key to my success.
That's great. Well, thank you for taking some time and explaining a little bit more in detail who you are, what we do, and we appreciate, and I know the community appreciates it too. You've gotten lots of amazing awards, and it's not just the words, the kudos, it's when people tell you, thank you, you've made such a difference in my life. I hear that time and time again. I've heard it through my entire career about you. Everywhere I go, they think I'm you. Everywhere I go, I hear how wonderful the stories are, that you sold them a home, that they love the home, or they're still in the home, or whatever the stories is, it's kind of nice to come back and always tell you. So that's a great legacy that you've left for all of us. We thank you and appreciate you for that.
I appreciate that, and I am so proud of my kids. I am so proud of my children. And this one here is just to cut off the cloth, and she does the same thing. So thank you, daughter. Thank you.
So that's a little insight of the Linda Rea Team. So if you'd like to get to know her a little bit better, give her a quick call. She'd love to talk to you or anybody on our team. We work as a full family team, so it's not just one agent. You've got a full force team behind you. Have a great day.